We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at these. And what these are is two of the newer additions into the Pringles family. And I think there might have been, I want to say there was a chili lime at one time too. I have not seen that one in a while. That one might have got dropped. There's only 5 on the website. I did do the cheddar and the barbecue, and I will link to that review in the description down below if you want to see that. But this is what caught my eye. New, extra hot buffalo. And I was surprised buffalo wasn't part of the early wave. There is also a sour cream and onion. I'm just going to mention this. And there is 0 chance that I will be doing that because I don't like sour cream and onion. It's a garbage flavor to begin with. So I'll tell you what, 1,000 subs and I'll do sour cream and onion. I won't enjoy it, and I won't be able to do it for very long, but I will do it at 1,000 subs if you can wrangle a bunch of people who want to see me tormented on camera. Also, we have loaded nachos. So these are 2 of the newer flavors. This one is Wavy, and the grocery store that I normally go to had this one, but they don't have the, I don't know why, but they don't have the Wavy ones, so I had to go to a different grocery store to get the Wavy ones. These are the 2 flavors I haven't done, so that'll make 4 of the Scorchin line that I will have done at the conclusion of this video. So if you guys are interested in those. Pringles, I think, has fallen off. I have not been impressed. They come up with a lot of goofy flavors, but I find their quality control to be lacking. Case in point, look at these chips. We only have coating on one side, and it's sparse. I mean, look at this. Are they painting the coating on? Like, it is so uneven. Look, we have this and we have this. And here's the very first one. This is so uneven. Pringles, I mean, they used to be, back in the day, they used to be like kind of the snack, right? And it's just because they were so different from everything else. Now, there are lots of goofy flavors. Some are good, some are not. But just, I think their quality control is in the toilet. Like, let's look at this one. So we have 100% both sides. We're already down to 50% because it's only on one side. And now of that 50%, we're maybe at 1/3 of that. So that one looks like it has a lot. This one looks like it has hardly any. Again, what are you doing, Pringles? What are you doing with yourselves? So frustrating. All right, so that's what they look like. So this one's been out longer, but I saw this one first. This one's extra hot, supposedly. So let's start with this one. We'll start with the baseline of the Wavy ones. All right. It needs more flavor. I forgot to look to see what peppers, if any, were in these. And there's jalapenos on the front of this. No peppers named. So there's like a queso, I think, is what this is supposed to be. Loaded nachos. So where are they supposed to be? So loaded nachos, I think, of a lot of stuff. This one has sour cream. Looks like some green onions. There's no onion in this though. We have, looks like red and green jalapenos. And there's nothing, there's like no information on, this is pathetic. I just am so thoroughly unimpressed with what Pringles is these days. Very few of the flavors that have come out at all. I've liked from them. This one's not bad. Just needs more oomph to it. Really odd flavor though. It's like vaguely cheesy, funky, a little funky. So when they say crave the uncomfortable, is that just they're meaning the poor flavor? Crave the uncomfortable blah flavor of being relentlessly disappointed. All right. There's mostly a bitterness to this. All right, I'll give this one. I guess I'll give this one a default one. Do we just have our natural and artificial flavor? I wonder if they put extract in this. That might be what that flavor oddity is. It wouldn't put it past him. All right. Oh, I don't want to get to the Scorchin Buffalo just yet. Let's have a little palate cleanser. All right. Let's get into the Buffalo now. This one has more coating on it, at least. It seems like it does. Yep. Oh. Wow. Oh. Man. Oh. So I was about to say Buffalo flavorings and chips always have real hit or miss dynamic. So this one, they're clearly trying to go for a Frank's thing. And they should not have done that. This is bad. Oh. Ugh. Cayenne pepper sauce, so cayenne. Vinegar salads. Garlic powder. There's also onion powder in this. This is foul. This is not a good. These are bad. I can't see anyone wanting to eat these. Oh. Yuck. This is arguably a taste. Like, if you put garlic powder on your hand and lick that, that's really kind of how this is reading. There is an undercurrent of like a Louisiana style sauce. Very, very minor though. All right. It is legitimately hotter though. So this I will give a legit one. This one, default one. Okay. All right. So let's try to get. That is awful. I want to eat the whole sleeve here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to go for a little burn here. Alright, we'll see just how high I don't know what I'm going to do with these. These are bad. I mean, I guess I'll probably finish them, but I won't enjoy them. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is, it's already dissipating, but I think I'm going to go with, I'm going to start with these, try to get a little bit of a build, and then jump over to these. All right, here we go. These are extremely dry. I don't understand why. Hey, right. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. All right. No real heat at this point. Let's jump into these. Ugh. Foul. I mean, if you want to do Frank's Red Hot Chips, just do a collab. This is somehow worse than that sauce is. Frank's not only as good to begin with. Ugh. So gross. You know what? This is actually hard to do because this is so poor flavored. I'm not really getting above a 1 either. So, it's hard to see this is worthwhile. There's just this coating is awful. This shouldn't exist. You know, I'm not doing any more of this. I'm done with this. Life's too short to put up with the nonsense of Pringles. It's not like I'm going to get a good burn out of this. I'm not. That is not going to happen. You can take their legit one. Take your legit one and get the hell out of here. Okay. You know, if you're going to do buffalo like this, then I feel like they could either do blue cheese with it or they already have a ranch. Not a great ranch, but they do have a ranch. Just put this with the ranch. At least it'll make some degree of sense then. This is just dumb. There's, for lack of a better word. You guys spent a whole bunch of time, I'm sure, on this flavoring system, and it's bad. It's foul. And I don't know if they tried to do it just through powder or what they did, but this is a definitely hotter. This is arguably the hottest of all of them. By far the worst tasting though. This one, it tastes better. It's a lot less hot. It tastes better than this, but that's not saying much. This is still not a good chip. This is a chip that is just kind of there. It doesn't really have an identity per se. So, and I'm trying to remember which of the two I liked better of the other video. I didn't watch it prior to filming this. I probably should have. But their cheddar cheese is solid by itself. So it could have been that. It could have been the cheddar. But also, they don't usually put enough of the flavoring on the cheddar. So it might have been barbecue because barbecue tends to be a bolder, stronger taste. I just don't actually remember which of those. But these are two busts as far as the line goes. They, I don't know how you would miss any more completely than what they did here. I guess you could make them completely inedible, but this one is actually fairly close to that. This one, like I said, has potential. It just, there's not enough flavoring to really, I guess, combat it with the extra, what feels like extra material, chip material per chip. This one, the seasoning is, on some of them, is not actually far off. It's almost a perfect amount of seasoning. Just the seasoning is terrible. This one needed a lot more of the seasoning, and I think they probably should have really tried to figure out what they were doing. You know, like they did a Wendy's Baconator chip, which was awful, but it was not horribly too far off from one of those actual burgers, which aren't good either. So, I mean, Pringles will sometimes come up with these really, really cool flavor combinations. They have a white cheddar in the waves that actually isn't bad. So, but again, it's a really strong taste, and you have to have a strong taste because they don't put enough flavoring generally on the chips. And why? Is that seriously the most expensive part of this? You're telling me that this sleeve, this packaging, all the money that you spend so that you can have gamers stick their hands in a sleeve and try to manipulate a mouse, you're telling me that all of that costs you less than the powder you're putting on these things? Really? Is that where we're going with this Pringles? I don't get it. They could have a quality product that stands by itself like they used to years and years ago, but instead they just are, I don't know. I don't understand what they're trying to do. They're just coming up with all these sort of fanciful flavors, and unfortunately, they're forgetting that when you put something to market like that, it has to actually be good. I will try it once. I'll try pretty much any stupid food product I come across, but I haven't tried it before. It's in my nature. It's just what the hell I do. But I'll tell you this: I have not bought either of those other two Scorchin Pringles since I did that video. And it's been long enough now, I don't exactly remember the ins and outs of my preferences if I had one. I again, don't remember. But definitely neither of these flavors will be something that I subject myself to again. And we'll leave it at that. So there it is, the Pringles Scorchin Wavy loaded nacho potato chips and these Pringles Scorchin Buffalo potato chips. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.